and so many things that we don't really think about that goes into this journey of ours and all these things. So it's just like important to think about, especially like how we talk and put like words out into the atmosphere and whatnot.
Ooh, yes. Girl, yes. The tongue is strong. The tongue is very strong. Like, it's so true. That's a very, very good point. Like, the way you talk to your hair is the way you're talking about yourself. Like, why would you not think your hair? Why are you yelling at your hair?
Mm-hmm.
Why are you saying it's disgusting? Like, your hair's not disgusting. You just gotta figure out what it needs, and then the effects, the like hair falling out. Like when you're stressed out, your hair can fall out, or if you're manipulating too much and you're, oh, I'm so ill. Like, why are you not coming through? Like, you're using a comb, it's gonna break. Like, you gotta treat your hair with some love, because it will have a backfire or a pullback. Like, it's like a baby. You gotta be very gentle. You gotta be so gentle. Like, be nice to your hair.
So nice. So
Oh
nice.
God, be very nice. Be very gentle. Breakage is real when you're mad. Oh man, when you're mad. Yeah, tangle from the ends. But you over here and you're mad. What, like, whoa.
Like, yeah, like be mad at the bottom, not the
Be mad at the bottom.
not your roots, please, not your roots.
Not the roots. What she do? What did she do?
Roots, please.
She's the one providing the growth.
Right.
Why
Not
her?
please. Like I see your hair like how it is now with the two braids at the sides. Like,
oh yeah,
where do you like find inspiration for like the styles that you want to do?
Oh, so right now I kind of just like see things like social media and like YouTube. Like, I'll see a lot of different things and I'm just like, ooh, I would love to just try that. But the great thing that what I've been doing more recently is like me and my sister actually both do this, but we do each other's hair. So just simple things like box braids. Like, a lot of people don't realize how easy it is to do box braids on yourself or on someone else. Like, it's probably one of the more easier, like, you know, hairstyles that you can do. Like, that's a protective style, at least. Like, I know locks take a little longer to learn, and crochet takes a little long to learn, but like box braids are pretty easy. Like, you know, you could just, you know, do it. So like I go on YouTube and I learn a couple different things, and my sister helps me out. So like, I'll get a vision in my head, like, oh, wouldn't it be cool to do like 2 little braids coming down, and then I'll add like beads to it, and then I'll do like little alien little things in the front. What are they called? Dang, I literally just missed it. What is it, like space buns? Like, I put 2 little space buns in the front, and I'll tie in the back. Boom, there, hairstyle. Like, it'll be something so random though. Like, it'll be something so random. It's like the experimenting of it all. Like, has been like more so if I see something that I saw something and I'm like, oh, I want to try that, and then I just attempt and go for it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It, you know, that's, you know, it just is what it is. But just not being afraid to try it. I learned how to do crochets, so that was pretty easy. Just like cornrows down, and then you just need a needle and shove it through, and I'm like, eh. So that was really easy. So I'm just like, just taking your time, patience. So I kind of just get my inspiration from other women, honestly, and then just different hairstyles and just piecing them together. Like, this is literally braids and then a poof at the top. So, you know, a poof, we do poofs all the time. It's like, you know, just a very simple updo. But just add something to it, you know, add a little something, or maybe add 2 in the front, or maybe do like a cornrow crown, like braid crown. So just kind of playing with what you already know how to do, and just adding little gems here and there, or like, you know, just adding something, you know, different to it. It could even be accessories. Like, there are so many accessories that you could play with now. That just make your hairstyle go from like this to that. It's a huge difference. It's pretty cool. Playing around with it a little bit and just doing something different.
And I know we talked about color, but would you make any like drastic changes to your hair? So like a
Mm,
permanent color or like a cut or like, you know, shave one side, shave the back or
yeah.
anything like that?
I've been thinking about cutting it shorter. I've been thinking about going shorter and then doing a brighter color. So going brighter and going shorter. I've been thinking about that. And if not shorter, then definitely going brighter. That's definitely been like something that's been on my mind. I've been playing around with the lighter wax colors just to kind of see what it could potentially look like. I did an orange once.
I love the orange.
Orange is so
It's so
nice.
good. It's so nice. I love I didn't expect the orange to look the way it did, but
Mm-hmm.
it looks so good.
Yes,
It looks so good.
the orange is my favorite right now. I haven't I like all the colors, but the orange, I don't know. And it's different for everybody. I think mine like really looked orange, but I've seen another girl that did it and her hair like looked like a honey brown.
That's what mine looked like. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my god, it looks so good. I think I'm gonna go lighter on the more auburn, orangey spectrum, and because I really liked it, I really, really liked it. So I think I'm gonna do that. I think that's one thing I want to do like more long term because the wax is very short term, like a couple weeks maybe, but I want to do that. Oh my god, I want to do that so bad. And then for the cut, I would go pretty low. I would go pretty low, like maybe like my ears almost, like yeah, like right here. Those are the two that have been on my mind a lot. just to do that. But I'm scared to like dye my hair. I don't know. I know
As
that a lot
long
of
as
people
it's
say
done
this.
like correctly, you should
Yeah.
be fine. If you
Yeah.
get someone who like doesn't know how to dye natural hair, I think that would be the problem. But if
Mm-hmm.
it's like a natural hair stylist, somebody who specializes in stuff like this, then you should
Yeah.
be fine. It's just
Yeah.
the taking care of it and like finding like if you have to switch shampoos or
Mm-hmm.
you have to put more oils in your hair because you know whatever the color does, I don't know. But
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
would just be the care part of it, not so much the dye, because you could always
Okay.
add more color to it.
Right.
So you
Yeah.
have to find the right person to do it.
Yeah. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Because that know that I noticed that some products say color treated hair also, like you can use it on color treated hair, and I never knew what that meant. I was just like, oh but I never knew what that meant, but like that makes so much more sense, like just the care part of it. So I think I'm gonna probably have to learn a whole new routine or something, new products, but hey, look, it's part of the process. Like it comes with the process. So, and we act like we already don't have a shelf full of products. Just add to the collection. Ooh. Ooh. The volume in this bus.
Oh, so loud.
So loud.
Astronomical.
So I mean, what's a couple extra products, you know?
More. What's another 5? Like,
Oh my gosh. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna do that. I think it'll look good. I'll try the orange again just to be sure I really, really like it. But it's looking like I might lean towards going brighter.
so I guess these questions will be more tied to I guess what's happening right now. So in terms of like protests. So um would you consider being natural a protest in and of itself?
Hmm. What I consider being natural a protest? That's a really good question. I would say yes. I would say yes, absolutely. Um, there's so many, there's so many like stigmas around natural hair, especially in, like the professional environment. I know that a lot of places, I guess like more so corporate. I know like a lot of women who work in corporate definitely, and I've never seen this personally, but um, with just overall the way that a lot of women get treated in the corporate world with their hair, the interview processes, it's really disgusting. to tell someone what to do with their hair, and men. There was I think I saw this article where a man was told he had to cut his dreads, or like he couldn't come back, or he couldn't come work there, something like that. And he cut his hair because, you know, it was one of those things where he was just like, I need this job, or I need to work, but he ended up cutting his hair. And I was just like, wow, like some people really, or like certain corporations like really act like this. Like that's really what y'all on. And now there's like laws too being passed, which I think is like crazy that there has to be a law in order for me to wear my hair the way I want to wear it. But I love the fact that a lot of women and men are wearing their natural hair to interviews, wearing it out however they want, just to really like make that to like really step forward and say like, this is my hair. You may not say it to them physically like, hey, this is my hair, I'm showing up the way but you're doing it, and you know, you're rocking these interviews and you're doing what you can. You the top of the top, you're doing the best like in the company, and you're doing great, and you show up as you are, like you showing up as you are with your natural hair as it is, and you don't have to straighten it for an interview or all the time, or you don't have to, you know, adjust for the interview all the time. Like you could just wear how you want to wear it out and about, just how you want, freely. Like I think that's a really great, like, you know, I don't know, I think it's powerful that a lot of men and women are really just, you know, just wearing their hair freely. And you know, if someone speaks on it, and a lot of people do speak on it too, like a lot of people are saying like, do not touch my hair, that's not my personal space, do not touch my hair, don't do that. Like really making that a statement, like speaking up on like you know, how people look at their hair and how people talk about their hair. So being more vocal about like what they find comfortable, or what's comfortable and what's uncomfortable for them, you know, because that's personal. That's a very personal place to be. Like here, you don't want to be here. So I'm gonna speak on it. I'm gonna say what I want. Like, don't touch my hair. I don't want you to touch my hair. Really making a statement on that, and really just capitalizing on that. Like, so I think I definitely do feel like it yeah, it is a protest. Like saying what you want, speaking out loud, being very vocal about what you want and what you don't want. That's what a lot of protests are, like really speaking your mind and telling people what is okay and what's not okay. So, which, as you should, because people don't know, like people really don't know that what isn't okay. Show up as you are, speak your mind, say what you have to say, and have others listen to what you have to say. Because I show up to interviews as I am. Get what you get, okay? And if you don't like it, then good, because I don't need to be here. Bye.
Yeah, I think that's like something I had to learn, like even while I was at school, like with the career fairs, like anytime I was like, okay, I have something professional to do, slick back.
Yeah.
It's a low bun, or you know, one of the little ballerina buns on top of my head. Like it was never a thought for me to even like wear my hair like this, or just like wear it out any sort of way until senior year, when I got to those final career fairs and I was like, at this point, they're gonna get what they're gonna get.
Yeah.
Because me having to do all of that just for 20 minutes of conversation is...
Yeah. Literally.
And a law has to be passed, and not even countrywide. It's only in 7 states, and they haven't acknowledged it, or they've completely pushed it to the side, that for just people to come into a workplace as themselves. What does my hair have to do with my work ability?
Oh my God. Oh my gosh. So terrible. And you got a good point about that. I remember those career fairs. I would oh my, like I would struggle with those poofs in the morning. Like I would just be like, oh, right. I'm gonna tie it up and sleek the edges. My favorite toothbrush, and it just, and it's tight. It's so tight. And I'm just like, why can't I just wear it out the way I want to wear it? Like, wear it out, but like, you know, in my head, I'm like, okay, gotta be clean with it, gotta be clean with it, professional. But yeah, my hair should not dictate my performance at work. Like, absolutely not. Mm-hmm. Absolutely not. Because I promise you, if I get hired or whatever at this so-and-so corporation, you're not going to see a slick back all the time. No, you are going to get versatility. You will see everything. And you better not say anything about it. No, you're not going to say anything about it.
No,
absolutely not. So just show up as you are from the beginning, because if you're going to be there long term, they're going to get all of you. They're going to get all of you. So you might as well show up. Just show up the way you feel like showing up, the way you want to, you know?
Like I was saying, there's like layers to this whole, like, I guess the way people see natural hair, and as opposed to someone who would have like, let's say like 3B hair. I don't think like one of my suite mates, my original suite mates, her hair was like curls. So like you could see like ringlets. So it was the acceptable kind of curly hair as opposed to like the tighter texture that you have. And, you know, sometimes, you know, the way my hair looks like this. And so it kind of leans into like texturism and like features and stuff like that. So what exactly do you know about texturism, and how can we make more people aware of it?
Yes, it's so true. Like, there, in a lot of people's eyes, there's an acceptable curly, you know? And I feel like for a lot of women, especially 4C women, like it's a huge slap to the face. Like, how is it that this is more acceptable, but this is what grows out of my head? Like, this is what grows out of my head, and there is nothing that I can do about that. There is nothing that I can change. This is the texture and the pattern of my hair. So for someone to say, you know, or to, you know, imply or indirectly imply whatever, like what is acceptable and what is not acceptable, it's wrong. It's really upsetting that, you know, young women and little girls who have textures like me have to always look at somebody else and be like, wow, like, why is that more acceptable? And why? And this is just me. This is how my hair grows. This is what grows out of my head. And there's nothing that I can do about that. I can't change that. That's the genetic of my hair. I just think that we need to start getting rid of these like Eurocentric ideas of like what beauty looks like or what good hair looks like. Like I don't understand, like, why is it that this is better than someone else's hair? That's just what I just don't understand. Like, there's nothing that somebody can do to change the chemistry of their hair, like at least keeping it natural, you know? So I think when it comes to like texturism, people really need to just stop judging women, Black women, for how their hair looks and not comparing them to someone else. Like that's simple, like simple. There's no way you can tell me that my hair is unacceptable, but hers is. You can't do that. Like, I will not allow you to. But, you know, I just really think that just that in itself is wrong. And we need to really start having more conversations about that. Like, and the overall effects of like what that could do to somebody and just like how they look at themselves too. We need to talk about how that's just not right to do that to Black women. Like, I love my hair. I love my hair. I think my hair is popping. I think my hair is amazing. What? Like, I would never change anything about it. And you're telling me that it don't look good? What are you talking about? I spent hours perfecting this. we diffusing, like we doing everything. And you telling me? Yeah, no, slap to the face, disrespectful. And young girls, I always think about like young girls and just like how they look at their hair. I was watching this video on Instagram, and this dad was doing her hair, and she was just like, I don't like my curls, I don't like my hair. And the dad was like, what are you talking about? Like, your curls are beautiful. A little girl, she was probably like no more than 5 or 6, but like, that's so young. Mm-hmm. So it's not even just happening in the professional world. Little girls in school are saying this about their hair because what someone probably told them, or they probably seen in some like magazine or like TV shows that she was not represented, but that this other person is the ideal look that they want to see. And you know, in her head, she's like, why? Well, like, I don't see my hair looking like that, so maybe my hair is not, you know, acceptable, and that means I don't like it either. And that's what she'll say to herself, and it'll grow with her too. It'll grow with her. But I think that what I really loved about like what the dad did is it like giving her the affirmations and like, your hair is beautiful, your curls are beautiful, all of that stuff. That is important. Like, we need to consistently say that to young girls, so that way when they're older, they are not fazed by seeing this girl on a magazine. They're not looking at her and saying, I need my hair to look like that. And then you'll start also seeing more representation. You'll start seeing more girls that look like her, and she'll be like, yes, like I look like her. Her hair looks like mine. And I'm reading a book, you know, a magazine, I'm watching a TV show, and she looks like me. Like, the representation is very important. The lack of representation is real too, because we don't see it a lot. But you know, in a lot of like more shows now, you'll see, you know, women with, you know, tighter curl patterns, you know, being represented in like shows and TVs and movies, which is great. But we need to see more of that. Little girls, like a 5-year-old. That's so sad. And where did she get that from? TV. TV, school.
People around her.
People around her.
Adults
like,
bad too. Adults be telling children their hair look disgusting, that you need to comb your hair, you need to do something with your hair. And it's like, my hair is done. Don't talk to me like I'm an adult, because I'm not an adult. I'm a child. So what kind of example are you setting for me how to speak to other people? Am I just supposed to be rude to other people like you're being to me? Like, and it starts really young. Like, you hear it so often. It's like, all right, well, I guess this is true, right? So then it's like, all right, well, I guess my hair is bad. And then that's how it leads to, you know, hair hate. And, you know, you have to go through a whole nother journey, even though you're very, very young, being like, I don't even like this. Like, make it straight. Make it straight. Because I don't have to deal with this. I don't want the comments. I don't want the talk. I don't want the snickers and the whispers and all pointing and the people trying to touch. No, I make it straight.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Yep. That's true. It's true. You don't want to deal with all that, all the people talking about, you know, what your hair should look like. You know, you might as well, a lot of people would think like, might as well just solve the problem now and make my hair straight. There, problem solved. But the problem's not solved, because at the end of the day, you still don't have love for your hair the way it naturally should be in its natural state. So yeah, it's very true. It's like of the environment of, you know, where you're surrounded, like the people who surround you and the things that you see on TV and Instagram. Like, kids have Instagrams now, like
and TikTok.
And TikTok, girl.
Well, I'm pretty sure we're not supposed to be on that app.
Yeah, I don't know why. I think my TikTok has been like randomly opening.
Your FBI agent is doing double duty.
Working double time.
Double time. He clicking apps.
Wow.
More than you need to. Look fucking
Y'all
apps.
need to get off my phone and find the people who murdered Breonna Taylor. Please get off my phone. Get off my phone.
Do your job.
Do your job.
Real job.
Please. Get off my phone, please. I'm not doing nothing important over here. Sweetie, I'm not doing nothing important. Go open up the case. Lock the man that killed Breonna Taylor. That's it. Get off my phone.
Arrest
them, please.
Jail. Prison,
please. Prison. Life. Thank you.
That's what I thought you said. Okay.
All right, because I thought somebody said something.
I thought somebody who don't do their job said something. I thought, okay.
Too busy reading looking at what I'm doing.
He on vacation and whatnot. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
We all get one of those, right? We all get an FBI agent, right? Right? Okay. Do your job.
Yeah, hey, let me.
In case the FBI agent watching me right now,
you hear some?
You hear some, girl? It's like, but it's true though. It's everywhere on TikTok. Like, kids have TikTok now. Like, of course they're gonna see it. They're gonna see it all, and they're gonna instantly think like, oh my god, like my hair don't look like that, and then someone's probably gonna tell them or, pick on them about it, and then that's where the hair hate starts. And then you continue seeing it as they grow up. You continue seeing it. Then they start working. And, they're qualified, super qualified for this job. And they don't get it, or you don't get the job because something about your hair made HR uncomfortable. Man, no, that's not it. So we need to really fix that. Like the conversation surrounding, like hair texture. We need to really fix that, because it's everywhere. You don't even realize how everywhere it is until you grow up and you're like, wow, this is everywhere. But I really do appreciate a lot of those like women who have the tighter textures, and they are like spreading the love, spreading all of the like tips and tricks, and they're just they're just being so vocal about like their hair, and they're saying like, this is so beautiful, like look at me, look at my hair, and other girls can see that, and they're like, I look like her, she looks like me, and she loves her hair, why should I not?
Mm-hmm.
So it's really important how we speak about ourselves. Even if I say that about myself, and I have a little cousin, like maybe she could be 4 or 5, and I'm saying something about my hair, I'm like, I don't like my hair, and her hair looks like mine, and what is she thinking about herself?
Mm-hmm.
Is she thinking like, oh, she doesn't like her hair and her hair looks like mine? Does that mean that my hair is not good either? We also gotta talk about our hair the correct way too. Like, we gotta spread the love, because it comes in, there's all the different shapes and sizes. It's your hair. It's what grows out of your head. You should love it regardless of who else's hair or whatever their hair looks like.
As we're closing to the end of this interview, I just have one more question. And I just want to know, like, what is something that you'd say to someone that's struggling with loving their natural hair in the state that it's in?
Oh, wow. I would say literally exactly like this. Just be patient. Be patient. Like, it's going to start to feel like, like second nature. Like, it's gonna start feeling so like normal to you. Like, oh, like me doing my hair. Like, be patient. I think I definitely was in that position where I was struggling a lot with learning to love my hair because of, the way that it felt, or the way that it looked, or the length, or, the curl pattern. And I was really struggling with it. But it also started getting better for me once I started just learning and taking the time, being patient, watching videos of girls that have my hair type, and just, seeing what's helping them so that I can actually, start building upon it, like good health, and I think a lot of people, like look at length more than health of your hair, like the overall health of your hair. But start really working on more so like just getting your hair in a healthy place, like, you know, giving it what it needs, and, you know, not really more so focusing on what you want it to do, more so just focusing on what your hair needs right now. It's like growing a plant, you know, you put a seed in the ground and you know what it's going to look like. You know, this is going to be a tomato one day, but it can't be one if you're not doing everything you need to do in order to get it to that final destination. Like, it has to be, there's got to be some work that's put in order for you to see the final product of what you've always wanted it to look like. So you really do need to put in the time, the effort, the patience, the gentleness, the nourishment to start seeing how your hair is going to respond. Like, you eventually will start seeing your hair like, oh my gosh, she's treating me so right. Like, she detangling me from the ends. She adding warm water to the process, and it is gonna start flourishing. Like, you are gonna start seeing some results, and it's all part of the patience, having the patience. So for all those that are struggling right now, whether it's finding a routine or finding you know, what's gonna help, you know, retain moisture or growth, or even if it's like just, you know, overall like other things, like more on the, you know, foundations of it all. Because I know like I used to have really bad like scalp issues, like dry scalp. So I know that even on the foundational aspect of stuff, you know, focus from the ground up, like really try to build, you know, from the ground up. So I think that that's really important, just starting somewhere, you know, trying something, reading, watching videos, you know, just trying little things here and there, testing and just playing around, but also being gentle and patient. That's the math right there. It's like algebra. Hair is like math sometimes. You just change the variable, and then it could be a whole different solution. Like, so I think just playing around, adding this here, trying that there, you know, just doing something a little different. And, you know, girl, baby, you will see growth. I promise. I was there. Oh my gosh. Like, Tyler, if I tell you, like, I used to struggle. I was losing my patience, but, you know, you just have to have patience. You have to be gentle, patient. Love your hair, love yourself, self-care. Give yourself a day. And don't forget to deep condition. You guys, don't forget to deep condition. I know we don't talk about it enough. Y'all, deep condition, please. please. No, I'm not leaving without saying that. We need to do this regularly. We need to deep condition. You know, there's so many of them out there. Have fun. Like, go crazy. Go on Amazon, get you some shea butter, do whatever you want. Like, you know, have fun. Maybe there's not a product out there that, you know, you're enjoying. Maybe you can make a product yourself, some at home, homemade products. Just learn, take your time. There's no rush. Your hair will be there. Your hair is there. It's going to grow. It's going to do what it has to do. So no rush, slow touch. I exit out of the Zoom. No rush. Literally, just no rush at all. Take your time. That's what I would say. I wish someone told me that.
You know it now, and now you can pass your knowledge on to somebody else.
Exactly.
Right before we finish completely, I want to give Yadley a minute to just say anything that she has on her heart about the state of the world, or about natural hair, or, you know, anything, how the two intertwine. So, you know, take it away, Yadley.
I would say go register to vote, please. I think the dates have changed because of Corona. But go register to vote. Vote in your state. It's not just, you know, the presidential elections. We need to vote local and state Very important. So please, please go out and vote. Go out and vote. Please stay safe because Corona is still here. I know a lot of people in different states have their own, like there's lots of things happening in different states. And I know like Connecticut was at one point good. And I think now we're back down to like, I don't know, like slow recovery, something like that. So please stay safe. In the current climate that we're at, there's so much going on. Stay informed, keep speaking on, you know, the important things that are happening around the world, because a lot of people don't know a lot about what's going on in every part of the country and in all parts of the world. There's so much going on, so please stay informed, please stay educated on as many things as you can. Go vote, please go vote. Like, I cannot stress this enough. Like, we need to get him out of here. Mental health is real, and deep condition. That's really don't forget the deep condition, please. Don't forget. Like, please do not forget the deep condition. Once a week with some heat. So go vote. Stay informed, stay knowledgeable, stay alert, and you know, spread love. There's too much hate. There's too much hate in the world. I can't do it no more. But this has been so much fun. This has been conversations with the natural. I love it. I love this segment of your YouTube channel. Like, it's the best because you really see all different types of women speaking on their experience, and we all have similar but very different experiences. So this, y'all gotta watch all the other episodes. Really, seriously. Like, you'll probably find that you are probably like one of the girls that was talking.
Yay! Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, I'm so glad you could do this. You know, you never know what somebody's journey was until they say it.
Yeah.
And that's like the whole like premise of the show. And you know, I just want to say thank you. Love you for this. You know, I really appreciate this. And you lit.
Oh, girl. Thank you. You lit. No, you lit. No, you lit. Come on, lockout. Come on, lockout. Come on. We're gonna call this the lockout.
It's a lockout.
The lockout. Lockdown.
If you haven't realized, I just took out my faux locks. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe to the channel. Join the family.
Yes.
Family. Join together. She said, let me hold it.